name is Echo and welcome to episode 5 of my Minecraft Title Update 17 question and answer series. Now this is the series where I answer questions from you guys that you have left in the comment section. Now since the last episode we have had the best news possible, and that is we have the confirmation on when Minecraft Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PS Vita will be released. Now basically guys, I had 400 questions from you guys on the last episode, but I had to narrow it down to about 14 or 15 questions which you guys thumbs up or you thought deserved to be answered. Also, I'm going to be starting a side series which is going to be all about the information on what to expect from Minecraft Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita. It's just going to pretty much minimize everything into separate videos so you guys have a full scale on what's going to be happening, the discount and many more. But hopefully you will enjoy this guys. This series is based off my knowledge. Nothing is confirmed, nothing is true. And if you still feel your question is yet to be answered, leave it down below and I may be answering your question in the next episode. So let's get into this. We have some great questions. The first one is, when do you think there will be a new biome? Now there's a lot of you guys that did thumbs this up, so I guess a lot of you are waiting to see a new biome. Now I kind of feel when Minecraft Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita are among us, they're out there possibly a month after, 40 Studios will be very solid on Title Update 17. Now, a new biome, well, I kind of feel that 40 Studios do add things that the community want. They bring a few things forward. Not everything. You can't keep everyone happy, and they never will. But when do I think it will be introduced? I don't personally think it will be introduced in Title Update 17, but I do think it will be brought forward a lot earlier than it was introduced on Minecraft PC. But it was a great question, and you guys wanted that to be answered. So the next question here from the main gamer, Echo. Since Xbox One and PS4 are the next gen consoles, are they getting Minecraft? Could 40 Studios drop Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 and only give updates to Xbox One and PlayStation 4? Now this is a question and it keeps a lot of people kind of worried at the moment because you don't know that 40 Studios have said no matter if Minecraft Xbox One and PlayStation 4 is more popular, they will continue to bring updates, to bring DLC to Minecraft Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. They will be focusing on all versions. They're not just going to drop that. That would be so unfair and very unprofessional as a company. So you have nothing to worry. If you can't upgrade yet, don't worry, you can still enjoy Minecraft on your console. So the next question from Pro TV COD. Do you think we'll be able to have HD or higher resolution texture packs? Please answer. Now as for Xbox 360, I believe 40 Studios have said this will never be possible because of the limitations on 360. As for Minecraft Xbox One and PlayStation 4 and possibly Vita, the actual software and the actual things that their console does use is able to hold HD and higher resolution texture packs. So this is down to 40 Studios, Microsoft and Sony if they want to introduce them. But I think it would be possible. Will they be introduced? I guess we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I love that question. Let's move on. MR, the R4R. Can we edit skins in TU17? Now this question was thumbs up 6 times. A lot of you guys are waiting for an answer from me on this. I don't want to burst your bubble guys, but I don't think this will ever happen, not only in TU17, but not in anything, because 40 Studios, Mojang, they are in contract with Microsoft and Sony, so when they do bring texture packs, skin packs, etc., and stuff like that into the game, they sign contracts, and this is why Microsoft are evil along with Sony. They make money when they really don't need to because we're not going to be able to edit them at all. They're just going to make us buy these DLCs as they do all the time. But that's very sad. I would love to see where you could add your own skins in. I mean, it is possible in my opinion, but I can't see them doing it just because there's too much money lost in their terms, which is very, very sad indeed. But I like that question. Sorry to put a downer on that, guys. Let's move on. Mad Gaming, I have 3 questions. Okay. Will there be name tags? If so, will there be Jeb_sheep? That's on PC. Will Will there ever be a Pokemon texture pack or master pack? I got confused there. Name tags, they will be introduced, and I was pretty surprised that they weren't introduced in Title Update 14, but 4D Studios have previously said that they will be bringing them. As for the Jeb_sheep, who knows? They maybe do something completely different. Maybe like Notch_dog. I don't know, something pretty wild like that. Will there ever be a Pokemon texture pack or master pack? Sadly, there will never be one of them. Why? Because it's owned by Nintendo, and Nintendo have their own console, and they would charge a very, very high price just to have this on a different console, which I'm pretty sure Microsoft or Sony don't want to pay. So very sadly, there will never be a Pokemon texture pack unless a lot of money was decided. So this question from the Sony Killer: do you think that future master packs will add unique items? For example, Halo pack, add more mobs. I don't believe they will ever add a different mob to Xbox 360 unless it's on PC, sorry. There will never be a unique mob between each one because that would cause a lot of frustration between either platforms. But as for unique items, maybe mobs, no, items, it is possible because there's a lot of things in the coding which we are yet to see. So I guess that's just a matter of time and development between Mojang and 4D Studios. Rogue Dragon, hey Echo. Do you think 4D Studios or Mojang will include stained glass or stained glass panes in TU17 or even stained clay? This is a very minor feature and I don't think it would take much. Please answer. Now there's a very high demand for stained glass and stained clay. So in my opinion, I kind of do think 4D Studios will be bringing this forward. I just have a massive feeling because it's been asked over and over. It was asked a lot when Title Update 14 was introduced. So yeah, I'm going to say I'm 50-50 on that, but more to the side that 4D Studios might just think, let's just add it, they want it, it's going to be a great feature, and it will be fully used. Great question. Let's move on. Eddie, will Xbox One have instant save so you can exit the game instantly and then reload the world and you'll be able where you left off? Now, that is an awesome question. Nonetheless, I would love for this feature to be introduced on Xbox 360, but with Xbox One being different, who knows? This is a matter of time. I want to know what they actually have done to Xbox One and PlayStation 4, but an autosave where you leave and it's still there would be an amazing feature. I don't know if it's going to be introduced, but I like that question and I did like you leaving it in the comment section. So next question here. Hey Echo, it's been a long time. I'm just going to go on limb here and ask if we are going to get anything that PC doesn't already have. I have seen multiple items that are there, rubies in Xbox coding. Do you think this is true? Now the rubies in there, and the long story behind the rubies is it was going to be introduced to PC until Mojang turned around and said no. They have kept it in the coding, so whether they're going to introduce it in the future or just bring it to Xbox or PlayStation 3, it is possible. I mean, why keep it in the coding if you're not going to use it at all? So I guess it is possible. As for will they ever bring something unique, they may bring more unique things to Xbox and PlayStation 3 because I think that console is different from PC. It's a different community, so it is simply possible. Next question from Jean Christopher. Will slimes spawn in swamps? Now, I'm hoping so. I'm hoping that 4D Studios will introduce this because a lot of people who play survival and want slimes or slime farms, they have to make massive tunnels underneath the ground, which is kind of time consuming. So if they did spawn in swamps, it would be so much more useful. So next question from Venom Gamer. In TU17, will we be able to change difficulty in-game while playing in one of your worlds? In addition to my other question in TU17, will there be any other host privileges like keep inventory, mob grief, or any other game rule commands from PC? To answer the first part of your question, I don't know if we'll ever be able to change difficulty. I think that would be a great feature, a very quick swap feature. As for it to be on 360, possibly not. For next gen, why not? I mean, next gen is going to be a very powerful console, so it is highly possible. As for adding more host privileges, well, 4D Studios introduced Fly, and if they can do that, I'm guessing they can pretty much do anything. So it is possible to do. As to will they bring them? Maybe not in the next update, but they can focus on doing similar things like that in the future. That is a great question. Thank you very much. So the question here from Bad Dog Gaming. Hey Echo, do you think Master Packs will be on Xbox One? Now I'm going to give you a little bit of insight on my new series here. 4G Studios have said that some DLC will be transferring to next-gen Minecraft, such as Xbox One and PlayStation 4, but not all of them. The reason why they all can't is because of contracts, which is assigned to a certain console, etc. So yes, they will be available, and it'll be even better because the worlds will be bigger. Next question from Dominic's channel. 2 questions, sorry. Do you think 4G Studios will add certain mobs that are popular request and a new tutorial world in later updates? As for mobs, yes, they will. They do bring mobs that people really want to see. By that, I don't mean a brand new mob. I mean, they bring things forward in different updates. And I would expect in the next update to see the Wither Boss and the Witch. That's just my opinion because it's in order and they missed it out in the last update. A new tutorial world. The new tutorial world that we have now is fairly new. So it's a matter of time between if they can expand on that or they want to make a whole different one where it just adds more features, because the more features we get, the bigger the world gets on the tutorial world. So I guess that they could do, they may ever change it. It is possible, the endless possibilities of doing that. It is down to 4G Studios. It is time consuming because they have to literally do the whole world from scratch. But yeah, I would expect in the future to see a brand new one. So guys, we are on the final question here. Battlefield said, why can't we have infinite worlds on next-gen Minecraft? Great question. So I'm going to answer this for you right here. The reason why we can't have infinite worlds is not down to 4G Studios, and in fact we can have infinite worlds, but Microsoft and Sony are putting a cap on it. This is because of the save size limitation. This means that the game would be more strained on the console for them, so they're not risking anything in terms of that. But it is possible, but they just won't introduce it, which is very sad. But thank you all for the questions. This series is very high in demand. I'm getting asked about it a lot, and I appreciate the support on this series. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that like button because it shows me you are enjoying this and you would like to see more. I'm Echo. If you have missed any questions or any episodes, they are down below. Make sure you do watch them before commenting because some of the questions are being repeated. I'm Echo. Have a great weekend and I'll catch you next time.